Do you think he can now pot that yellow in the middle?
Yeah, he can pot that in the middle there. This is the Ronan we've all come to know and love. Never likes to pot more than 2 balls without snookering someone. Alright, there's a chance here for Ronan, and in his mind will be that them 3 reds down at the bottom cush are safe as well. So it's better than having 2 shots, really. The only problem he could have is with the 2 yellows that are over the middle bag. Is because he's going to have to move. When he pots that yellow, the yellow is going to go, and it looks as if it's going to go close to the black.
I think he's left a perfect angle there, Pat. Now off this next yellow at the opposite corner pocket, he should be able to come off the side cushion and drop perfect, or even disturb the 2 yellows.
That's unfortunate.
Well, he's got a shot on up the top on a possible plan, Pat. We can't quite see again from this angle. He's having a good look at it now. He might decide to screw back and play the yellow into the top corner. I think that's what he's attempted there, Pat.
And the problem is now if he snookers him, and Steve... No, I don't... It all depends whether he lets him go across the table. Steve could snooker him back. No, he's played that perfect. Even if Steve gets out of this snooker now, Ron will still have an easy clearance.
Well, Steve comes up with some great escape shots on times, Pat. Do you think he'll be able to find, a way into that little nest of reds and snooker Ronan on his last ball?
I think he'll hit the reds, but I don't think he'll get the snooker. Not the way them balls are stuck together. What I am hoping is, during the night, that we get a chance to see Steve play a Massey. If Ronan keeps playing like this, we will do. But then the viewers can see how to Massey. Oh, have we got one? That's a great shot. As I said, I thought he'd get out of the snooker, but me talking about the Massey, and straight away he goes and does one. All right, little drop on the yellow now into the middle, and black in the top right.
And the black drops 2-all between Ronan McCarthy and Steve Sanders. Referee making sure that the balls are racked up in the correct position. And the black is on the spot. It's frame 5 and Ronan McCarthy to break. He's dumped the white ball into the middle pocket, and Steve Sanders has got 1 free shot, 1 visit. And he nominates his group on his second shot.
This is not easy, this Paul. Even with the 2 shots, it's not easy.
He's looking like to manoeuvre 2 reds out and then probably call reds here, Pat.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Paul. I know he'd like to get on that ball on the rail over on the right there. That'd be one of the first balls just to get rid of it.
Pat, did you see him nominate the balls?
I didn't, Paul. Let's hope the referee did. Which he obviously did.
Yes.
That's a good shot by Steve. I think the problem ball is going to be the one on the rail on the right. He needs to get rid of that early, really. You don't want to be leaving that till last.
Do you think he'll look to screw off this one into the corner, leave himself on the one on the side cushion, or do you think he'll attempt to knock it out?
I think he'll run through here.
Yeah, and knock the ball out.
That's what I think he did try to do, Paul. But the good thing now, if he takes it there, he's got the easy ball in the middle. He hasn't got to do a lot with the white, it's just a drop in.
He's looking to see what angle he'd prefer to get, possibly on the red behind the black as his first choice there, Pat.
Yeah, try and run through a little bit here. Leave the perfect angle. That's a great shot.
Will he run it through at all, Pat, or do you think he'll try this?
Yeah, just drop this in.
Yeah.
And there's Steve making me look a fool yet again.
He seemed to move quickly off the shot there, Pat.
You could see his head come up. As soon as he hit it, Paul, he knew he'd missed it. I was surprised he just didn't drop it in. But that's Steve. He's very flamboyant on the table. He does a lot of things with the white, sometimes what he shouldn't do. I.e. when I was talking earlier with the Massays, he can do things with white balls what most players would just dream about.
Well, he's got another chance here, Pat. He's left Steve, Ron's left Steve a shot in the corner. He needs to find a position on that last red.
Well, the only way it'll be going is into the top right pocket. It depends whether he can get over there. Hold on. If he can go over, I think it might just squeeze into the middle, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks perfect position, Pat. A little drop-in shot here, and
well, the problem is 2 yellows near the red now. Is he's got to run through sufficiently to get a shot on the black.
A very delicate shot here.
It's got to be perfect, this. I don't know whether he's got that. It's really tight.
He's down quickly.
That's it, lovely.
Black in the middle pocket. 3-2 to Steve Sanders. Right, frame 6. Steve Sanders to break, leading 3 frames to 2. Nothing goes down. Ronan McCarthy to the table, and we'll probably decide yellows here, Pat. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's a choice of either, actually. If you can just get into that, if he can get into this red into the middle and then screw into them balls, he'll open the reds up.
Well, he's certainly looking at that, Pat. Reds nominated. Good prediction from Pat O'Kane.
I'm not always wrong, Paul. What he'll be doing is dropping this now into the top pocket, and then he'll be playing the plant after that, and that'll open the whole game up.
Is this an easy plant, Pat, or do you think it's...
He's got to make the plant. He's got to make the plant. It all depends whether he can take the long red and go and disturb them, but I would have thought he'd just take the plant. It's easy enough for a player around his capabilities. No, he is taking the long red. Right, what he'll do now is he'll drop this ball over into the top right-hand pocket, come off the cushion, then he'll take the long red into the bottom left. Last red in the middle. Black into the top left. And that's me predicting.
As Pat the Chat's famous predictions.
Yet to get one right. He's played that bad already. Right, what he's looking at is whether to run through on this red down into the bottom left-hand pocket and then play the red, canning it off the yellow into the middle. Which he's not going to do now. Some predictions these.
Yes, probably the hardest part of this is deciding where to pot the black. It's finding a position onto that black.
I think I'll just wait and see, Paul. The snooker. He made very hard work of that. As I was saying earlier on, with the potting, Steve is far superior. Ronan, when you normally see Ronan going game, it's normally his 7 reds, and maybe Steve has got 1 or 2 balls left on the table, as you'll see. He'll either get the snooker, and then he normally goes with the 2 when there's no balls to interfere.
I think he's looking at a double on the black, across the table.
I think that white's close. Yeah, it's enough. Right, another basic for Steve.
First shot, Pat, to take the yellow off the side cushion.
Yeah. He just dropped this near the middle bag. That's the one.
Is it paint by numbers from here, Pat?
For a player of Steve's capabilities, yeah. If we're talking mortgages on it, yeah, definitely. Probably a little stun onto the black, yeah, that's it.
Black to Steve Sanders, giving him a 4-2 lead. Okay, yet another break, nothing goes down. Steve Sanders surveys the remaining balls, or all the balls as it were. Pat, what do you think he'll go for here?
A little tactical break there by Ronan. Normally they've been smashing the balls. He has hit them a good whack, but he's made sure that he's got that white ball back down to the bottom pocket. Right, Steve's left Ronan with a chance now on these reds. If Ronan can get on this one down the rail, he may try and cover the bag. I think he needs to go to doing some tactics now. As I said earlier on, I don't think he can live with Steve. It's just an out-and-out potting game. Yeah, he's had a go at that. I expect him to try and cover the bag.
Yes, and he's left the chance now for Steve. The bag he needed to cover lets the yellow ball pass.
You can always tell when Steve's playing well. He starts quickening up. That's when the confidence is flowing. Right, he's worried about what he's worried about now is his next shot is his positional shot. He's got a bit of right hand side he's looking at.
Is that looking to push the yellow with the pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he's been unlucky. He's tried that. There's another great chance gone there for Steve, I think.
Oh, he's looking to see if he can get past that black and take the yellow into the top pocket, Pat.
No, I always knew it was tight there. This is giving Ronan a great chance. The only problem he's got is that ball on the right hand cushion.
You know, he's having a look at it, Pat. If it passes the yellow, he might decide to have a go. If not, I think we'll see a pot and snooker, or even a snooker straight away.
No, he's looking to go game pull.
That's a great shot. He's potted the one in the bottom right-hand pocket, knocking the dead red out.
What he's looking for, he needs to get position on that ball over the corner. He's having a look to see if it goes past the yellow. He looks very tight from this.
Might decide to take it off the cushion on the back of the yellow, Pat.
Well, you've got two ways of doing it. So if it goes past the yellow, and then that's what he'll be trying to get on. To me, I'd be thinking that he'll be trying to get it on in the middle. I can't see from this camera angle whether it goes past the yellow. He could also leave a double. That'd probably be the favourite shot. Oh, he's missed that. I can't believe it.
There was a lot of movement on that shot, Pat. You could see it quite plainly. He moved off the shot.
This is the thing what I was saying about Ronan this week. I think the nightclubs in Gibraltar have got to his head. It's unusual to see him out partying, but he has been doing some this week.
Well, he is a plasterer by trade, Pat. Do you think that's anything to do with it? Getting plastered on the town?
No comment. Right, little stun there on the yellow, black in the middle.
Yes, it's the black in the middle pocket as predicted by Pat the Chat, and it's 6-3 to Steve Sanders.
Ronan trying to explain there. How did I miss?
Steve gets plenty of practice in his club in Ilford, Pat, and I believe it's quite famous with some of the snooker players who are the professionals at the club.
Yeah, Ronnie O'Sullivan, he practices up there. Ken Doherty. I was up there. Steve's taken over the club now. I think it's about 6 months, 7 months. I was up there not a month ago. We had a competition between England, Scotland, and it's ticking over well. But he's not buying many drinks though, as per usual.
Okay, frame underway. Steve breaks off and takes a yellow and a red.
Well, he's got a choice here, Paul. All right. He needs to disturb over there them two reds what are stuck together. He's played that well. I think one of the problems what a lot of the players, well I have anyway since I come over here, is the humidity over here with the cues. They get very sticky. And if you notice all the time, you can just see the two of them, they're always like wiping the cues down with the towel. Because like we're obviously not as sunny over in Great Britain. There's another ABC now for Steve. In fact, I fancy Stevie Wonder getting up here. Right, little run for a black in the middle. You can just see there how quick Steve's going.
Steve Sanders dishes from the break and now takes a commanding 7 frames to 3 lead.
I think we've got a confident young man there. As I said earlier on, you'll always see when Steve's playing well and he's very confident, he starts flying around the table. I can't see Ronan coming back from this now.
Well, we mustn't discount Ronan. He was the runner-up in the World Championships in 1997. He's also won many professional events, including the Jersey Open. I think that's one of your favourite tournaments, Pat.
Yeah, I've actually won that, Paul. Well, normally I'd say if there was any player I could pick who could come back from this, it'd be Ronan. But as I say, just this week, I don't know what's happening. He hasn't been firing on all cylinders at all.
Okay, frame 11. Ronan smashes into the pack. And unfortunately, again, nothing goes down.
He's just not getting the run of the balls at the moment. Steve's looking for red straight away. If this red near the middle, which is touching the yellow, goes, this will not be a problem with Steve again.
Yeah, red's nominated.
He hasn't played that too well. I'll have a run through now off the top cushion to get onto that red on the right side. He's played that different. I don't think he meant that.
No, can he get through the 2 yellows to the red? It doesn't look very good.
I think he can cut this one into the middle, I still think. It's where the white goes. I think he's got enough angle now to go off the side cushion, top cushion, he'll come on the red. Oh, he's kissed it there, he's got away with that.
Yes, a fortunate second kiss there on the yellow, Pat, leaving himself a chance to run out again.
It's very unusual for Steve to have a bit of luck. A little joke there.
Red into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. A choice of pockets for the black, or the middle, which are...
Yeah, take this into the middle. Yeah.
Yes, definitely the middle. Frame again to Steve Sanders. 8 frames to 3. Well, Pat, Steve needs one more frame. He's looking stronger and stronger, and Ronan looks quite disconsolate sat there. He's not had much run of the balls, certainly from the break. He's not been able to attack much at all, Pat.
Not at all. It's all down to the break now anyway. Since we've changed the rules now, it all depends on that break, and the break's not running for Ronan at all. Let's say with Ronan there, the expressions on his face I've never seen before. Normally you just wouldn't know whether he's winning or losing. But he's starting to show us that he's human after all.
So he's definitely not Ronan the robot?
Definitely not, mate.
Steve Sanders breaks off in frame 12.
So even there now, Steve's made a break, he hasn't potted a ball. But all the balls have come tight together. Where every time where Ronan's broke and a ball hasn't gone, they've all been droppings. You can see that what I was saying early on there, Steve in the background with the towel. Trying to get the stickiness of the cue.
Pat, a lot of the continental players, they tend to use more talcum powder. It's something the British players are not got used to yet. We're really moving into the hotter countries now. So do you think that will become a common sight in the future?
Well, it'll have to be. Something with me, I've never bothered with talcum powder myself, because I think it's once you put it on the cue and then the cue's too slidey.
Okay, the other thing you see players using is the glove. Have you tried that one?
I don't think I'll suit gloves, Paul.
We got one or two of the Gibraltars have been using the glove this week at the tournament.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll leave it to Lady Penelope. I think she'll do a better job with them gloves. All right, is Ronan looking for game again? The one thing what struck me in this game is when Ronan's had a chance to play a tactical shot, he's like more or less gone for game, which, as I was saying earlier, in my eyes, he can't win playing open pool with Steve. Don't get me wrong, he's a brilliant putter and he doesn't miss, but normally when he's going, it's when the other fellas miss before him. Like he's in big trouble now. As soon as he misses, Steve will be clearing up straight away. And that is a prediction because I know he'll miss. Go on, Ronan, prove me wrong.
He's taken the yellow into the top left pocket. So yet again, they're on the balls. He's kissed the yellow into a safer position.
Right, this is going to take a great shot now. There'll be plenty of bottom right-hand side for the double, which has been really, really unlucky.
Yeah, Stephen looking to drop the red behind the yellow into the middle bag.
I just can't believe, I was just going to say this is a game, set and match. Can't believe he's missed that into the middle. Is the pressure beginning to show? He must have been thinking about other things there, Paul. Knowing Steve is probably about how much money's been taken back at Ilford's Breaks Club.
I know often we've seen games turn on one little shot and the other player steps in, clears, gets a bit of confidence. And can you see that happening tonight, Pat?
I can't see it happening, but like Steve's got to be gutted over that. I don't think I've seen him miss an easier shot in my life. And that was for the match. Ronan's got a great chance here now to finish this frame. What all he needs to do is he needs to leave an angle on that bottom yellow there in the pocket, bottom left-hand pocket, to screw back up the table. The only problem is to get on it is Steve's got that red near the middle bag, which Ronan will be trying to avoid. Oh, he's gone for it now. Right, his tricky shot now will be to get on the black after this last yellow. No, it needs to be perfect now, his positional play. Right, Ronan's asking for the rest here. Right, this is difficult even if he could get his hand on the table with a rest. Oh, he's played that perfect. That's a great shot.
This is a bit more confident looking Ronan McCarthy here, Pat.
Well, I think he's got nothing to lose now, Paul. That's why the arm's starting to run through.
Okay, Ronan pots the black. Retrieves one frame. The score, Steve Sanders 8, Ronan McCarthy 4.
You can see Steve there probably just can't believe that he missed that last ball into the middle for the match. That'd have been another final for Steve. I think that's 5 on the trot. He'd have had if he could have got that.
Yes, Steve is just about Mr. Consistency. He's number 2 in the professional rankings, Pat. He's also provisional number 2 for next year. But let's not take nothing away from Ronan. He's a great player. He's currently provisional number 1 himself. So he'll come back. He'll bounce back.
Do you want a tenner on it?
There you are. The game's changing already. He's potted from the break first time for some time. 2 reds and 2 yellows.
But even these have still come out awkward for him. You'd have thought, like with the break, what he's had, that it'd be like an easy drop in. But even these are awkward. Right, just seeing if this red passes the other one.
It looks like he's nominated the reds, Pat.
Right, he needs to run through, and what he'll be trying to do is take this next red near the black. Right, now this is awkward now for positional play.
Yeah, it's a delicate little screw shot there from Ronan McCarthy, and left a nice little angle to run up off the side cushion.
A little bit left-hand side off the cushion. Even like that, that's not the greatest of shots. We'll have a little bit of left-hand side now to get on this black. That's a great shot. You'll be asking me to make that bet 20 now in a minute, Paul, won't you?
Yes. It's Ronan McCarthy taking the black. Pulls back another one. It's now 8-5 to Steve Sanders. I mean, if you look at Ronan's mannerisms at the moment, 2 minutes ago he was slumped in his chair. He's now sitting upright, alert. Oh, Sanders breaks off. He drops a yellow.
I think that yellow near the red goes. If it does, I fancy him getting these.
This is a great chance to close out the match.
And for Pat to win his tenner. Right, he's trying to get rid of that dodgy. That's the one. He's trying to get rid of this dodgy one nice and early. All right. I can't see any problems now. I'm looking round and I can't see a problem at all. Looks like it's another final for Steve Saunders. This will be his 5th on the trot. Let's hope he's not the bridesmaid again.
Yeah, it's only been in recent times that Steve has struggled in finals. Patty has won many, many tournaments over the years.
It's just weird, I can't believe it. The way, like some of the matches what he's thrown away, notably the World Championship. I watched it, he was playing Ross McInnes. And I think he was 12-7 up, first to 13. And he threw it away. So maybe there is nerves in him as well.
Yeah, but don't forget, he has won 3 BAPTO UK titles. He's won 2 Jersey titles. I mean, that's just to mention a couple.
Yeah, Paul, that's when he was a young man. He's getting on a bit now.
35, and he's already pensioned off by Pat O'Kane.
The 32-year-old Pat O'Kane, the kid. Right, it's all over now, Paul.
Simple black into the middle pockets. And Steve Sanders runs out a 9-5 winner.